Close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out through your mouth. And another one. Let's try to get some space from the morning, from everything that we've had to do, everything we've had to focus on, and come right now and be present in our chairs, ready to do a really healthy thing for our mind and our body. Go ahead and move a little bit forward into your chair. Arms come to the front. Deep breath in. Arms go up overhead. Stretch up. And exhale down. Again. Big stretch up, elongating that spine. Shoulders reach up. And exhale down. Nice and tall again. Reach up. And exhale down. One last time. Up. Reach up nice and tall. And exhale. Arms come down only halfway. Inhale. And we're going to reach our arms around our body, giving ourselves a nice big hug. And we'll slowly twist side to side. Our hips stay center on our chair, and just our spine begins to move, getting warmed up. On your next twist, go ahead and hold it to one side. Look over the shoulder that you're twisting towards. Sit up nice and tall. Check in with your body here. Where are you holding tension? Is it in your jaw? Is it in your shoulders? Go ahead and twist to the other side now and hold. And go ahead, come back to the front. Arms unfold, and we relax them down. Shake them out. And now we're going to get ready and do some slow arm circles. Arms come out to the side. And we're going to start with small, very small circles, just getting some light movement into our shoulders. Take them a little bit bigger now. And keep growing that circle. Nice and slow, sitting up tall. Take them as big as you can now. Go ahead and rest them down. Shake them out. We're going to take it in the other direction again, starting slow. A little bit bigger now. And bigger. One more big circle here and relax them down. Shake them out. We're going to move into our sitting cat and cow. Hands come onto the front of your knees. Feet are flat on the floor in front of you. We're going to suck our belly button into our spine, rolling our back towards the back of our chair. Shoulders are forward. We're going to inhale here and exhale as we come forward. Hands flow along our thighs to our hips. Elbows are going back. Chest is open. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Go with your breath. One more. And come back to center. We're going to go into our side bend and our twist now. So one hand falls down to the side. I've got my right hand down. I grab my chair to give myself a little bit of stability. Your hand can be up here on the side or down, tucked around, however that feels right for you. Left arm comes up, bicep by elbow or by ear, and we take a nice side bend, opening up our rib cage, our obliques, even down into our hips. Remember, we want our shoulders stacked one over another. We don't want to dip one of our shoulders forward. We want them stacked over each other into a nice opening side bend. Keep breathing. It's a good spot to check in. Where's your jaw? Is it clenched? Relax that. Everyone looks great. Inhale and come on up. We're going to switch sides now. Left hand down, right arm up, and we bend. Inhale back up. Arms come down. Go ahead and take your left hand and place it on the outside of your right knee. Right arm is going to come up and back behind you onto the back of your chair. We twist and we look over our right shoulder. Remember, we want our hips square on our chair, not lifted, leaning. I want to sit up tall, hips even, and breathe. Go ahead and untwist our body nice and slowly, back to center. Right hand comes to the outside of our left knee. Left arm comes up and back behind us. Gaze goes to over our left shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in, and we're going to untwist nice and slow, coming back to our center. We're going to stretch out our neck now. So we're going to start by simply taking our head from side to side, drawing a straight line in front of our head, horizontal line, back and forth. Nice slow movements, just warming up our necks. Shoulders are down and away from our ears. Jawline is relaxed. Come back to center. Now we're going to draw a vertical line up and down, nice and slow. And back to center. We're going to make circles with our nose. So we take it down, tucking our chin to our chest, around, looking over towards our left shoulder, up towards the ceiling, to our right shoulder, and back down. Nice, slow circles. Go ahead and reverse your direction. Looking good, everybody. Go ahead and bring it back to center. Shake out our body. We're going to begin some standing poses. So go ahead and bring yourself to a standing position. And you can position yourself in front of your chair, either with the seat of your chair facing you or the back of your chair facing you. Back of the chair, the higher, is going to provide you a little bit more stabilization in most of the moves we do. The seat of your chair forward towards you, that's a little bit lower. So I prefer the back of my chair because I can always slide down the sides of it if I need to go lower. We're going to start out with doing our cat and cow here. So our feet are about shoulder width apart. We're a little bit farther back than standing right at our chair, a little bit farther back. And we're going to suck our belly button into our stomach. Shoulders come forward, chin is to your chest. Exhale. And we're going to arch our back, look up towards the ceiling. Shoulders come down away from our ears, and inhale. And follow your breath. When you're arching that back, you're really untucking that tailbone. Remember, inhale as you look up, exhale as you fold forward. Knees are slightly bent. And go ahead and bring it back to neutral and stand back upright. Walk yourself a little bit forward back. Walk yourself a little bit forward back. We're going to be holding onto our chair and come to a 90-degree angle at our hips. So we're hinging at our hips. Our knees are slightly bent. And what we're going to be doing now is taking our hips to one side and looking towards our hip as it points out, and then take it to the other side. So we're gazing over our shoulder, looking for our hips, creating some movement in our hips. Go ahead and come back to a neutral position. Bring your chest back up and walk forward into your chair. We're going to continue working on our hips by doing some hip circles. So on this one, our knee comes up to a 90-degree angle in front of us, rotates out to the side and comes back down. We're really opening up our hips and our hip flexor. So forward, side, and down. We're just doing it on one leg right now. Go ahead, give me one more on this leg before we switch. Nice job. Shake out your legs if you need to. And we're going to switch to the other leg. Comes up to the front, out to the side, around and down. Try to keep your posture in a straight line, even though your motion is here. We want all that motion to be from our hip. Give me one more. And down. Nice job. We're going to do some pelvic circles here. Our hands come onto our hips, feet are shoulder width apart, and we're just going to switch our hip out, forward, other side, and back. It needs to be a nice motion, so it's not out, stop, it's just around, hitting all 4 points. If you need to hold on to your chair, that's fine. Go ahead and reverse your direction. And back to center. Take your feet a little bit farther than shoulder width apart. We're going to do some squatting down now. So we're going to have one hand on our chair if you'd like, bending down and straightening. Don't lock out those knees, but straighten your legs. So keep that small, tiny bend in them. A progression of this, if you can, is when you squat to be here with your hands, and when you stand up, extend your arms. into a nice star position. Making our body multitask, if you will. Everyone looks great. Give me 5 more. 4. 2, last one. Up. Nice job, everyone. Go ahead, shake that out. If you need to get some water, go right ahead and do that. Okay, looks like we've got almost everyone back. Okay, so we're going to take our arms up overhead into that star position. And what we're going to do now is a little bit of a standing twist. We're going to drop our right arm and touch our left thigh. Take it back up, left arm to left thigh. Very slow rotation here. We want to make this a deliberate twist. We're twisting at our spine, not reaching as far as we can go, standing up tall and just touching that thigh wherever you can touch. One more on each side. Nice, slow, deliberate twist, and then back to center. Okay, go ahead and take your feet out wider than shoulder width. We're going to leave our our left foot to the front. We're going to take and just turn our foot closest to our chair, or for me, it's my right foot, and have my toes pointing to the chair. Arms come out to the side, chest is nice and open, ears are away from my shoulders, into warrior 2 position. And we hold. If you need to hold onto your chair, that's absolutely fine. Go ahead and we're going to twist our body towards our chair. Chest is now facing the front towards our chair. We're going to bring our arms up overhead and hold in our forward warrior. If you can, we're going to bring our arms down so that they're bent at the sides here into our cactus pose. If you need to, hold it here, no problem. If you can, close your arms in front of you so that the pinky fingers meet and try to get those elbows together. And we go back and forth, getting some movement into our shoulders. These are all progressions, so work at your own pace and do what you can do. One more progression we've got is that as we have our arms open into cactus, we are bent on our knee. When we bring our elbows together, we straighten our front leg. Open and we bend, straighten and we close. Again, making our body multitask and really getting some motion in there. Deep breath in as you bend and open. Exhale as you close. 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Arms come out to the side. We're going to twist our hips back to our original position in Warrior Two. And this time we're going to drop our left hand onto our left leg. Right arm comes up over our head. We open up our rib cage and obliques into reverse warrior. Nice job, everyone. Hold it for 3 more breaths. One more breath. And go ahead and come back to Warrior Two. This time, our front hand, our right hand goes on top of our knee. Left hand is now overhead. Again, use that chair as you see fit, as you need. Go ahead and come back to Warrior Two. Chest turns towards the chair. Turn both of our feet now facing the chair into a runner's lunge. And arms come up in front of you and hold. If you need the chair, it's right there. Go ahead, hands come back to the chair, and we step our left leg up to meet our right leg. We're going to now do it on the other side. I'm going to move my chair so I stay facing you. So we start by stepping our feet more than shoulder width apart. And we turn our foot closest to our chair to face our chair. Arms go out to the side in Warrior Two. Go ahead and turn your chest towards your chair, switching our hips so they face our chair. Arms come up overhead. Arms come down into cactus pose if you can. Closing our elbows, bringing our pinkies together if that feels good to you. And opening. Exhale when they're closed. Inhale when they open. And if you can add your legs in. Straighten when they're closed. Forward and bent as we're open. One more time. Arms go out to the side, hips turn to the front, and we're back in our warrior two position. Drop your right hand onto your thigh, and arm comes up overhead into reverse warrior. Exhale as we come up. Left hand drop, or left elbow drops onto the front leg. Right arm up overhead. And breathe. Go ahead and come on back up. Hands return to our chair. Both feet facing our chair now to a runner's lunge. And step your left or right foot back up towards your left. Nice job. Go ahead and have a seat back in your chair now. We're going to be kind of halfway forward on our chair. And I'd like your feet planted on the ground, please. Hands right on our thighs. We're going to be doing some toe raises. Let me point this down a little bit. So we're just slowly going to take our toes and alternate them pointing up. One leg at a time. Now take them up together, both toes pointing and coming down. Sit up nice and tall, top of the head pointing towards the ceiling. And relax them down. Go ahead and take your right leg and extend it out in front of us. You can hold underneath it if you need to support it, but I'd like you to point your toe and flex your toe. The only motion should be in that ankle. One more, point and flex. Go ahead and roll your ankle now. If you need to drop your leg, that's fine. You can continue to roll your ankle just down here. Reverse the direction. And go ahead and relax that leg down, and we'll switch to the other side. Lift up our leg, point and flex. Last time, and let's begin our circles. And reverse. And go ahead and set it down. Take one knee. We're going to grab on the top of our calf or in front of our knee and squeeze it in. Hug it into your body nice and tight. Hold it and continue to breathe for just a moment. Sit up nice and tall. And go ahead and release one arm, holding it with a single arm. Finding your point of balance and releasing the other hand out. If you can, progress to straight leg in front of you. Toes are flexed, pointing up towards the ceiling. And hold it there. Deep breath in and relax it down. Sit up tall and grab the other knee. Hug it nice and tightly into your chest. Go ahead and release with one hand, taking it out to the side. Release with the other hand, holding that knee there bent. And if you can, progress to a straight and flexed toes in front of you. Inhale, and we exhale down. Nice job, everyone. Go ahead and sit back into your chair. Arms fall down to the side as we get ready for our final Shavasana. I want you to really think about how wonderful it is that you were present here for this class and you took time out of your day to focus on you and to focus on your health and your mental health, your physical health, and really pat yourself on the back. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. You can lay your head back if your chair supports doing that. And breathe. Go ahead and begin waking up your body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Let that movement travel up your body, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, until you finally open your eyes and sit up. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. You guys have a great weekend. The light and love in me sees the light and love in you. Namaste.
Namaste.